the kind that could change a room. In rare interviews, he shared the 7 women who left him speechless, the faces that defined an era of Hollywood glamour. What made them unforgettable wasn't just youth or symmetry, it was something deeper, more permanent. Today, we explore Eastwood's list of the most mesmerizing women in Hollywood history, and why each earned a place in his memory. 7. Raquel Welch. Eastwood never worked with her but was captivated. She walked in like she didn't need to say a word, and no one wanted her to, he said. Born Jo Raquel Tejada in 1940, Welch redefined the 1960s sex symbol, untouchable and fierce. Her iconic deerskin bikini in 1 million years BC made her a cultural phenomenon, but Eastwood admired more than her looks. She owned her beauty instead of being owned by it, he recalled. Welch fought typecasting in films like Myra Breckinridge and won a Golden Globe for The Three Musketeers. She wore her presence like armor, powerful, untamed, magnetic. Even without working together, she consistently ranked at the top of his mental list of actresses he wished he had collaborated with. 6. Audrey Hepburn. Not his type on paper, but impossible to ignore, Hepburn was the definition of class, with a face made for silence. Born in Belgium in 1929, she survived wartime hardships before rising to fame with Roman Holiday, 1953, introducing a refined, gamine beauty that contrasted sharply with Hollywood's usual icons. Eastwood met her twice and admitted feeling uncharacteristically nervous. There was something almost otherworldly about her, he said. She projected strength through fragility. Her rare confidence to appear vulnerable was a strength in itself. Performances in Breakfast at Tiffany's, My Fair Lady, and Wait Until Dark showcased her range, but Eastwood cited The Nun's Story as her most beautiful work, stripped of glamour, conveying with her face what most actors couldn't with 1,000 words. When she gradually left Hollywood to focus on UNICEF, Eastwood's admiration deepened. True beauty, he said, reveals itself when the cameras stop rolling. By that measure, Audrey Hepburn might have been Hollywood's most beautiful, inspiring reflection on how to live with grace. Her name remained first on his list of actresses modern Hollywood should emulate. 5. Sophia Loren. Bold, unapologetically sensual, Eastwood said she was dangerous in the best possible way. Born in Rome in 1934, Loren rose from war-torn poverty to embody mature, commanding femininity, a stark contrast to Hollywood's youthful ingenues. Where Hepburn whispered, Loren commanded. Eastwood first saw her at the 1965 Cannes Film Festival. Some people fill a room gradually. Sophia kicked the door down, he recalled. Beyond her legendary beauty, her intelligence and humor shone through. Her Oscar-winning performance in Two Women showed true beauty, embracing anger, desperation, and raw emotion, not just flattering appearances. Loren's magnetism came from being slightly untouchable. She didn't ask for approval. She already knew her power. Over the years, her beauty matured like wine, more complex with time. She refused Hollywood's remakes, keeping her Italian identity and reshaping what a beautiful woman could be. Most women are taught to make men feel strong, Eastwood said. Sophia made you feel you had to prove you were strong enough for... 4. Jean Seberg. Quiet, ethereal, American in name but French in spirit, Jean Seberg stunned Eastwood early in his career. She looked like a ghost and I couldn't stop watching her, he said. Born in Iowa in 1938, she launched a career bridging Hollywood and the French New Wave after St. Joan, 1957. Eastwood met her in Paris in 1968 and sensed a weight behind her beauty. There was something almost translucent about her, like she might vanish if you looked away, he recalled. Her pixie haircut became iconic, but it was the intelligence, sadness, and mystery in her eyes that mesmerized him. Seberg's vulnerability ran deep. Learning what was happening to her made me understand that haunted quality, Eastwood said. Her allure wasn't fragile, it was essential and unforgettable. 3. Ingrid Bergman. Hollywood royalty and one of Eastwood's lifelong screen crushes. Born in Stockholm in 1915, Bergman brought European sophistication and authenticity to American cinema. Classics like Casablanca, Notorious, and Spellbound showcased her beauty, but Eastwood admired the strength behind it. Meeting her in 1978, he found her as substantial in life as on screen. She aged with courage, embraced scandal without apology, and never relied on artifice. In Autumn Sonata, she played unlikable characters with honesty and power, revealing a beauty rooted in truth rather than vanity. Her joy, her pain, her strength, her weakness, she gave you everything, Eastwood said. 2. Sandra Locke. Sandra Locke's relationship with Eastwood was long, complicated, and unforgettable. He cast her in 6 films and dated her for over a decade. "I never got over how she looked at me when the cameras weren't rolling," he admitted. Her beauty wasn't distant. It was raw, vulnerable, and deeply intertwined with their work and lives. Born in 1944 in Tennessee, Locke was an Academy Award nominee before meeting Eastwood on The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1975. Their partnership spanned nearly 14 years. "A kind of wounded intensity came through her eyes," he said, adding depth to films like The Gauntlet and Sudden Impact. Eastwood reflected, "The camera captures something real that no acting can create." Their relationship ended acrimoniously in 1989, but Eastwood never forgot her impact. "Certain people mark you. Sandra was one of those people for me," he said. Her beauty, inseparable from emotional depth, lingered, challenging, raw, and unforgettable. 1. Marilyn Monroe. Eastwood called Marilyn Monroe the most dangerous kind of beautiful, the kind that makes you forget where you are. Born Norma Jean Mortensen in 1926, she rose from orphaned child and factory worker to the ultimate 20th century sex symbol. Yet Eastwood admired not her crafted image, but the vulnerability it couldn't hide. "There was something almost painful about watching her," he said, "like seeing someone with no skin, everything exposed." Even a brief encounter in the late 1950s left a lasting impression. She radiated an inner luminosity, an electric charisma that made the room dim around her. He praised performances in The Misfits, Bus Stop, and Some Like It Hot, lamenting that no one recognized her depth until it was too late. Monroe embodied contradictions: innocent and sensual, powerful and vulnerable, constructed and authentic. That complexity, he said, separates fleeting beauty from legendary beauty. Decades later, Eastwood kept the iconic Tom Kelly photo in his office as a reminder: behind every iconic image is a real person. Complicated, struggling, human. That's what made her unforgettable.